What is going on, YouTube? This is Jim, back with another video. Today we're talking about Ubisoft. Now, you guys know how much I ranted and raved about my game experience with For Honor and how much I loved it and how I was doing Let's Plays on my YouTube channel, if you've seen that, and me buying the unboxing edition. I love everything about this game. Today, Ubisoft released a statement that is a little different than what I would have expected, but I guess I kind of understand it, so I want to read it to you. Before I begin, I guess I should preface it with the fact that somebody on Reddit went through and figured out what the cost would be for unlocking all the vanity items in the game. The vanity items are accessories that don't make your character any stronger, just different cosmetic looking things, different colored helmets, different colored whatever. That's where the microtransaction system comes into play. Now, you could also use microtransactions to buy real things that do make an impact. You can buy loot crates that have a better chance of getting higher, more powerful gear. That's a pay-to-win system. I'm not a fan of that, and I've never been a fan of that, and unfortunately, For Honor does fall into that. They always caveat it with, oh, by the way, you can unlock anything that you want, though, just by playing the game. So it's about $700 cash to buy everything. That's the latest estimate that I saw. Or about 2.5 years to acquire all the customization in the game, which is ridiculous. And I think that's playing like 4 hours a day, never losing. There's quite a crazy set of win conditions in order for that to happen. So this was brought up to Ubisoft's attention, and they released a statement. And the statement is as follows. We never had any intention for you to unlock everything in the game. You would never try to unlock everything for all the characters in the whole game. The design is based around you selecting 2 or 3 characters. The cosmetic items were really, for us, end-game content. The things we wanted you to unlock after playing for several weeks. Now, I think the initial setback I have is where I hear them say, hey, you can't have everything. Now, I don't mind earning it. I don't mind working for it. You guys know I'm still obsessed with Halo 5 as well. We are this close to getting that Achilles helmet, which is insane. That will complete out my 100% lockouts, minus the pro gears, skins, and everything. I've been playing that game religiously for over a year. 1,600 hours into it. I don't even know. I've lost count. Many, many hours. And it took a long time to progress. At times it was frustrating. At times I felt like, why am I doing this? But I guess the completionist in me, the fact that I enjoyed playing the game, it didn't really necessarily feel like a chore. It was something that I was going to do anyway. So if you're going to let me unlock new stuff while I'm playing the game that I love, hey, that's great. I'm not going to complain about that one bit. And Ubisoft's For Honor is the exact same way. The difference, though, is that there are so many microtransactions and there is so many things, and it really does trickle down very slowly in terms of customization, that it is a little odd for a company to say, well, we didn't expect you to unlock everything, as if you're going to buy a game that you're never going to unlock its true potential on. And I don't expect everything to be unlocked in a day or two and say, oh, well, Jim, you played it the whole weekend, so here's everything for your beloved Conquer. No, I don't expect that. And in Ubisoft's defense, I have yet to play with every character. I have stuck to a few characters that I really, really like more than others. Doesn't mean I won't eventually dabble in them, but let's just say I dive into one of the new characters and I suddenly love them. And now I feel like the grind begins again. And that's where I think the frustration sets in. I'm not really upset with the fact that they said you can't have everything. Although, again, I do think it is weird to say that. I think that they put such a long-winded system in place that it really does kind of force you to choose a character kind of early on in your career of the game and really focus in on them more than anyone else. Now, I don't know why that you can't take customizations and flop them around. That's where I feel a game like Halo does a lot better job, because you are just Spartan X. You can be whoever you want. You could be a guy, a girl. You want to be blue today. You want to be green today. It doesn't matter. Customize, go crazy. With For Honor, when you have all these like locked systems behind each character, it's, if you are a main Conqueror and suddenly you decide that you want to go be, I don't know, Warden or something, whatever, another class, doesn't matter, Orochi, doesn't even matter. you kind of have to start over. And I think that's the problem. I think that's what the problem is. I think that's what Ubisoft is missing in this statement. Yes, we get it. It's going to take a long time. It's a long-winded game. There's a lot of DLC that's coming. A lot of us bought the gold edition, so we know we're getting new characters, we're getting new maps, new modes, whatever comes. We don't even know. We know it's coming. The game's only been out a short amount of time in a span of its lifetime. This game definitely has legs, similar to Rainbow Six Siege. I see it being active for, at least 3 to 5 years, which is a very long time for a video game. And I'm okay with that. I don't mind the fact that I got to earn my way through things. But when the new characters come out, and they inevitably will, a lot of grinding's going to have to take place to kind of get back to where I was before, and I think that's what the problem is. And I think that's something that they need to address. So, weird statement, Ubisoft. I think you might want to rethink that. You probably didn't mean it the way you said it, but it kind of came off as like, well, don't worry about it. And then it's kind of contradictory if you think about it, because then you're going to turn around and say, but you can give us money and get everything that you want. For you true completionists, only the true completionists, those who spend even more money than $140 on the collector edition, those are the true fans. They get everything. But you, mister, who rented the game, or the guy who just bought the standard edition, you're a peasant, and you're not going to get to have the full version of the game because you don't need it. But that guy over there who's giving us tons of dough, he really needs it. And I think that's the problem, Ubisoft. I think that's what you guys need to work on. And for once, I actually kind of defended you in this video, and I'm kind of proud of myself. Usually I tear you guys a new one because you usually deserve it, but today I kind of understand where you're coming from. I would just recommend rebranding the message. If you want me to be your PR spokesperson, don't you worry, I got you covered. As always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Get out there and play For Honor. Have a great weekend. And until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.